Hello all, good morning. Welcome to 5.4 to 5.7 test review. This will cover page 1, number 1 through 5. Number 1 through 5, we are going to divide using synthetic division. So first of all, let's go ahead and solve for this one by setting it equal to 0. So that's where you're going to cross the x-axis. To solve, you would add 1 to both sides. So r will equal 1. That will be your divisor. Next, you need to look at all of your factors and see if they're in order. 4, 3, 2, 1, constant. So your degree needs to be in order. And when they are, you can bring down your coefficient. So 1 is going to be our divisor. And our coefficient is going to be, go ahead and write them in order. If there's any missing, you need to put a 0 in its place. 1, negative 4, negative 4, 2, and 1. Okay? Draw your line. Next step, we're going to start our synthetic division. If this comes out to be a 0, that tells you this is one of your roots. If it's not a 0, then it's not one of your roots. It's going to be somewhere on the line. So we're going to bring down all 1. And then we are going to multiply. 1 times 1 is 1, and then you are going to add, okay? So you multiply this way, and then you add. Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. Be careful, if you make mistakes, it will not come out right. So just make sure you add carefully. Negative 4 minus 3 is negative 7. Negative 7 times 1 is negative 7. 2 plus negative 7, or 2 minus 7, is negative 5. Negative 5 times 1 is negative 5, and you have a negative 4 as your remainder. As you can see, 1 is not one of your roots, but that's okay because we're just dividing by synthetic division. So this is a skill. All right, since we started off with r to the 4th, this is now 1 r to the 3rd. You don't have to write that 1, minus 3r squared minus 7r minus 5 minus 4 over your divisor, which is r minus 1. And this is how I want you guys to write your answer. We are just dividing. We're not looking for roots here. Number 2. Let's go ahead and solve for v first. So you got negative 9 plus v is equal to 0. Add 9 to both sides. v is equal to 9. Excuse me. And that's going to be your divisor. So I'm going to divide by 9. Okay? Look at what you have to divide by. Well, 9. Look at this problem right here. Do you see how it's out of order? You need to put them in order from highest degree to your lowest. So your highest degree is v to the 3rd. Next one is negative 16v. Square. Then you have 72v minus 81. It has to be in order for it to work. Now you can bring down your coefficient. 1, negative 16, 72, negative 81. And you can start your synthetic division. Bring down your 1. 1 times 9 is 9. Negative 16 plus 9 is negative 7. Negative 7 times 9 is negative 63. Add, that leaves you positive 9. 9 times 9 is 81. And your divisor is your remainder is a 0. So that is actually one of your roots. So let's go ahead. We started with v to the 3rd. So this is now 1v squared minus 7v plus 9. You don't have to take it any further right now because all you're doing is synthetic division. So don't factor, you're not solving. And there you have number 2. Number 3. Okay? This is just written differently, but it's the same thing. Here's your divisor. Set that equal to 0. Solve. So m comes out to be 1 over 5. Add 1, divide by 5. Don't be scared of fractions, guys. It's just a number. Okay. Take a look. See if these are in order. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It is. Bring down coefficient. Make sure you write it correctly. Double check your numbers, okay? Now you can start dividing. Bring down your 5. 5 times 1/5. And in case you don't know how to do it, just let me remind you. Okay. See this part right here? All you have to do is type. Okay, let me clear everything. 5 times 1 divided by 5. If you put a parentheses around your fraction, it'll make it real easy for you, just like that. Okay? So that leaves you 1. Negative 6 plus 1 is negative 5. Negative 5 times 1/5 is negative 1. Add, that leaves you 15. 15 times 1/5 is 3. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 times 1/5 is 3. 22 plus 3 is 25. 25 times 1/5 is 5, with a remainder of negative 5. And put them all around it, okay? So, you started off with m to the 5th. So guess what you have? 5m to the 4th minus 5m to the 3rd plus 15m squared plus 15m plus 25 minus 5 over, what was it, 5m minus 1, just like that, okay? Just write your solution. You're not solving, so don't go any further than that. There you have number 3. Number 4, take a look at your divisor. You have a quadratic. You're going to need to factor first. And that means you'll do it twice, okay? Set that equal to 0. Factors of x squared is x and x. Two numbers that multiply to give you negative 12. And it's going to subtract to give you 1. Minus 4 plus 3. Okay? Just like that. Alright, set each one equal to 0. So x is equal to 4. X is equal to negative 3. We're going to use this one first. So our divisor is going to be a 4. Take a look. Is it in order from highest to lowest? With nothing missing. So bring down your coefficient. 4, negative 6, negative 48, 26, and 24. Okay. Start your division. Bring down your 4. 4 times 4 is 16. You add, that leaves you 10. 10 times 4 is 40. Negative 48 plus 40 is negative 8. Negative 8 times 4 is negative 32. And 26 minus 32 is negative 6. Negative 6 times 4 is negative 24. And there's your remainder. Keep in mind, if this is not a 0, you cannot continue on. If it's a 0, you can continue. We started with x to the 4th, and now we have x to the 3rd. Okay. Now we're going to use the other, let me pick a different color. Where's my blue? Now we're going to use the other root. So we're going to divide by negative 3. Don't redo it. Continue from there. Bring down your 4. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. That leaves you negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 3 is 6. That leaves you negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 3 is 6, with a remainder of 0. So your final answer is, this was x to the 4th, x to the 3rd. This is now 4x squared minus 2x minus 2. Do not factor, do not do anything else, because the direction says synthetic division only. And there's number 4. Number 5. Okay. Now, this one, I'm going to see if I can factor. So, 2 times 9 is positive 18. Two numbers that multiply to give you positive 18 is going to add to give you 9. That would be 3 and 6. So I can factor, so I'm going to factor. Don't forget, your a is a 2. 2 sets of parentheses. Okay. X and x, the two numbers plus 3 plus 6. Don't forget to divide by your a, which is a 2. Now let's go and simplify. So x plus 3 over 2, x plus 3 equals 0. So I solve, so x gives you negative 3 over 2, and the other one is negative 3. So we got two sets of numbers I need to divide by. Okay, let's start with the integers first. So negative 3. Check to make sure this is in order. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm missing a 1. So I need to add a 0 in its place. So you got 2, 7, negative 8, negative 37, 0, and 36. Maybe I should have left myself more room. Bring down your 2. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Add. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. Add. Negative 11 times negative 3 is positive 33. Add. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. Oops, sorry, positive 12. 12 times negative 3 is negative 36. And you got a 0. Notice you started off with x to the 5th. Now we're going to divide by negative 3 over 2. Okay? See how that worked? Continue with your math. Bring down your 2. 2 times negative 3 over 2 is negative 3. That leaves you negative 2. Negative 2 times 3 over 2 is positive 3. That leaves you negative 8. Negative 8 times negative 3 over 2 is positive 12. That leaves you 8. 8 times negative 3 over 2 leaves you negative 12, and that leaves you a 0. X to the 5th, x to the 4th. So here you have 2x to the 3rd minus 2x squared minus 8x plus x. Nothing left over. And there you have your solution. Good luck. I'll do the next video in a little bit. Thank you.